And if you need steps, just let me know.
Let's see if I can remember it from 2 days ago.
Okay.
I can't see out that mirror.
Good job, Avery. All right. Last thing will be to move it forward to center it, but it's okay. You did all your steps. Wonderful. One thing you want to do when you do that first turn all the way to the right, you come back, you see the cone. You want to come back a little bit more. We're a little far from the curve, which is okay because you're in there. That's the thing that's the most important. Hey, Mom, you're just joining us. I'm having her do parallel parking 2 times before we jump into the whole mock DPS test. So good job. Let's go around, do it again. Next time when you come back, remember, have that cone line up with your tire and that'll bring you back further. But other than that, that was pretty darn good, young lady.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's because I did it with Coach. Oh, that's dry. Oops.
Mhm. There you go. And then when you came in, don't forget to signal. You forgot to signal coming in. Okay, that's okay. And then shoulder check. There you go. All right. Loop de loop. I like seeing you do the steps in your head and everything. Yeah, he told me you did really great. He was like, yeah, oh,
Dang it, I didn't do wide enough.
it's okay. You can straight. You can back it up if you want.
Yeah, this will give me more practice doing it in this car. I
Mm-hmm.
don't like doing it in this car. It doesn't have the camera.
Oh, did you hear that? Also, she did it without a camera. Old fashioned car. You're good. You will was straight. Mm-hmm. All right, you may begin. What do you want to forget? What do you want to not forget? Don't forget your signal. It's okay. Mm-hmm.
I always remembered it with Coach, but it's just not sticking in my head today. I wonder why.
How I teach all the instructors to teach the students is before you even put it in drive, put that signal on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ooh, that's new. Or at least new to me.
Where is our other vehicle? And when you go forward, turn you all the way in. You're good. I'm happy with it. All right, let's exit out. And no, I mean exit out of the parking spot to get back to the front. We're going to switch cars. It's an old car.
I'm not gonna forget it this time.
All right, nope, hold on, because I gotta get out. It's an actual test now. Okay. Give me 1 second, Miss Black. Um, I don't know what Coach calls. We're gonna take Coach's car. Walter's pulling back up to switch out with Mr. Xavier. And we're gonna take that one. Mm-hmm.
That's Coach's birthday.
That's my husband. That's Walter. Coach has a game to ref tonight, so he took Goldie, which he shouldn't have, but it's all good. Go ahead and pull forward more because Walter's gonna pull up behind us. All right, let's switch out. I said pull up behind me, huh? Who? And Xavier's in the back. Yeah. Okay. You want to call your 6:30 and tell them? I mean, your 6 o'clock and tell them 6:30. Come at 6:30 and set so you can give Xavier time. Okay. Thank you. You're over here, yeah. So Ms. Washington, is he doing parallel parking practice today? Oh, okay. Doing mock test. AB was driving. Huh? Let's see. All right, get yourself situated.
in the back.
Mm-hmm. Yep. There you go.
Okay. Okay, straight. Now turn it all the way to the right again.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up, I'm too high. Sorry, it's taking a while.
It's okay. You want to be as high as you can to see the front of the vehicle. Like for me,
I also want to be able to see that.
well, you can adjust this. It's more important to see the front than to see this part. Yeah, because you're in a big vehicle, like a high. So to see the road, it's better. And then this adjusts. There's a little lever on the side. You see it?
Not that. That's not it.
Okay, let me get out and show you. All right, so for this one, it's right here. Oh, there you go, and then you adjust it.
Okay, that's a lot better.
Yep.
Thank you.
The tall guys. Ooh. All right.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Now we can get rolling.
All right.
That's crazy.
I know everything is different.
How do you
twist it, turn it. There you go.
That's insane. Cool.
That's cool, right?
Yeah, that's really cool. I can't see. Okay. And swerve it to the right.
That's right.
Left. Sure if you were turning in or not. Oh, are you turning in? No, you're not turning in. And swerve to the side.
Once you're lined up and comfortable, let me know and we'll get started.
And it's for neutral. Don't go neutral.
Okay. Nope. Are you ready?
I have my high beams on.
Pull it back in. There you go.
Okay.
Ready?
I feel like I'm really crooked and way far away from the...
Okay, back it up then.
Okay. So if I were to turn to the right, maybe it's right. I feel much more comfortable.
Yes, ma'am. So just go straight and straighten up your wheels, and then we're gonna stop.
Okay. Okay.
And then at the edge of the curve, you're gonna stop, put in park, and roll down your window.
I can't see the end of the curve. Never mind, I can.
Mm-hmm.
And I roll down
Good.
my window?
Yes, ma'am. Put in park. All right. This means I'm no longer your instructor. I am now your DPS examiner. First thing I'm going to do is do what they do. So just start it. I don't have my car, which doesn't have the arm, so I'm gonna try to not knock that. Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Sarifia Washington. My examiner number is 5825. I'm going to be doing your exam today. Can I please see your learner's permit? And can we start with your first and last name?
My name is Avery Black.
Okay. Date of birth? You don't have to say your real date of birth right now because it's recording.
Blah, 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 blah.
Right. All right. Do you have any restrictions on your permit, such as glasses or contacts?
I have glasses.
Okay, perfect. All right, ma'am. We've already looked at your insurance, your parents' insurance. It looks good. Your registration sticker says it expires in May of 2023, so you're good in that area. I'm going to do a complete 360 of your entire vehicle to make sure that it's safe to be on the road during this test. You understand?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and blow your horn. Signal. Signal. All right, we're going to do the same for the back.
Wait, you signal for the back?
Signal. Signal. Take your foot off the brake. Signal off. Push down on the brake. You're good. All right, ma'am, you can go ahead and roll up your window. Your vehicle has passed vehicle inspection. As I mentioned before, my name is Sarifia Washington. My badge number is 5825. I will be conducting your DPS road exam today. We're going to be covering 4 areas, Miss Avery Black. 4 areas are going to be control, observation, position, and signaling. The first thing is control. Be sure to keep your both hands on your steering wheel at all times during this test. In order to control the vehicle, both hands have to be on the steering wheel. Only time you're going to take your hands off is when you're actually making a maneuver to turn, change lanes, and such. So no adjusting your glasses, no fixing your hair, all that stuff, okay? The next part of control is, Miss Avery, if the speed limit is 20, how fast can you go?
20.
Make sure you don't go one over the speed limit. If you do, it's considered a violation of the law, which will make you disqualified. Second thing we're going to be looking at is your observation. Every time we go through an intersection or a cross street, you should be looking to the left and to the right. You have to physically move your head to the left and to the right. Moving your eyeballs won't suffice because I won't know. And if I don't know, that means more points deducted, okay? The third thing is your position. When you make a right turn, make sure you turn and you stay in your lane. When you make a left turn, make sure you turn and stay in your lane. Stay in your lane at all times. Last but not least is signaling. Make sure you signal every single time we tell you or I give you a direction or an instruction that we're going to be changing lanes or we're going to be making a right turn. Use your signal at every time. Now, Miss Avery, there's going to be 3 things that can disqualify you from getting your license today. A deduction of 30 points or more, a dangerous act, or a violation of law. Anything that you can get a ticket for is considered a violation of law, which will make a disqualification for getting your license. Is that understood?
Understood.
All right. You see the 2 orange cones up ahead?
Yeah, doodles.
This is the area where you're going to be doing your parallel parking. The 2 cones represent vehicles. So you don't want to hit those 2 cones. If you do, it will be like hitting a vehicle, which would be considered a dangerous act and will be considered disqualification. The next thing is the curb. You can tap the curb, but the moment you lift your car or go above the curb, it's the same thing as hitting a person, which is considered a dangerous act, which means you'll be disqualified from being able to get your license. Is that understood?
Yes.
All right. During this whole test, I'm going to be giving you both verbal and physical instructions. Turn left, turn right, so that there's no question. If I don't say turn left or turn right, continue to go forward. Is that understood?
Understood.
All right. Do you have any comments, questions, or concerns with me before we get started?
Will we be going on the highway today?
No, ma'am. The road test is not does not involve any highway. It's going to be consistent of parallel parking, reversing in a straight line, regular street, neighborhood, and back. It has to be a minimum of 10 minutes, no more than 20 minutes. Most students finish their exam within 15 minutes.
Okay, after the parallel parking, will we go around the mall?
No, after the parallel parking, I'm going to give you directions to go between those lines to do the reversing. After you're done reversing, I'm going to give you instructions to get you out into the main road.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you have any other questions?
What lines?
Right in front of us. Those
Okay.
2 parking lines, you're just going to keep driving straight until I tell you to stop, and then we'll begin the backing.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Any other questions?
No.
All right. Once we begin this test, we will not be able to have any casual conversations. So if you begin to ask me questions outside of the road test and I don't respond, please know that I'm not trying to be mean and ignore you. I'm just not allowed to talk once the exam begins. I will not be able to coach you, which means if I say get over into the right, we're going to get into the right lane, you cannot say, is this going to be okay to get in the right lane now? It's going to be up to you for you to decide. I will not be praising you, saying good job, nor am I going to put you down saying you're doing a horrible job, okay? I'm going to be completely silent, only giving you directions unless you ask questions are in regards to the test, okay? All right, well, like I said before, my name is Seraphia Washington. My badge number is 5825. The time right now is 5:45. You may begin the parallel parking of your DPS wilderness.
Can you see it no more? Can you see it no more? No, keep backing up, keep backing up. There we go. Got it in now. Turn it all the way, turn it all the way. To the right, to the right. Put it in reverse now. In reverse now. Keep going, keep going, keep going slow. Don't hit the car no more. Keep going, keep going. Can you see the cone? Can you see the cone? Now, gonna keep on going, keep on going. Gonna make sure, oh, there's the cone. Gonna turn around one full turn. Are my wheels straight? Yes. Slowly back it up, slowly back it up. Gonna keep slowly backing it up. There we go. Turn to the left now. Is that normal for this car? Alright. Now I'm gonna go to the left, very slow now, very slow now. To the back, there's the cone. Go back, it up. Not gonna touch the curb, no, no. Back, it up. Keep on going, very slow, very slow. I think I hit the curb, so I'm gonna go a little bit to the left. Now a little bit to the right. Gonna straighten out my vehicle, my vehicle. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Gonna see if my lines are completely reversed. Gonna slowly back it up. Now my car's not straight. Get it straight. I am done.
All right, ma'am, you're going to maneuver yourself out of the parallel parking and position yourself between those two lines.
Yep, noodles. Get up, get up. Give myself just enough space to shimmy on down all the way to the left. So go to the left.
I'm going to go to two parking lanes. Between the lines, any of those parking lines.
Okey dokey.
All right, ma'am. We're going to be doing the reversing in a straight line, part of the DPS road test. I will tell you when to start and when to stop. You may start.
And we are reversing into the next set of parking lines.
I will tell you when to start and when to stop. You may start.
A little bit cryptic, but that's all right.
And stop. All right, we're going to be taking a right and another right. At the street ahead, we're going to turn right. At the sign ahead, turn left. No, ma'am. At the light, turn left.
Taking another left here.
Yes, ma'am. At the light, take a left.
Intersections, you turn left into the left lane. Yes, that's correct. Just
We're going to get into the right lane. At the light, we're going to turn right. Slow down more, 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 more. There we go. At the street ahead, turn left. At the street ahead, turn right.
Okey-dokey.
At the street ahead, turn right. At the street ahead, turn right.
Heard that loud and clear, Houston. We have no problems on this one. Integrated chart car ride.
At the street where the light is, turn left.
Okay. We are taking a left or a right here?
Take a left at the street ahead.
Okay. This is considered an intersection, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
We're going to get in the right lane.
Where is the speed limit sign?
At the next street ahead, turn right.
Okey-dokey.
At the next street ahead, turn right, turn right, turn right.
Oh, this one.
Right here. Yep. We passed it. Okay, never mind. It's okay.
I was
At
expecting us to
at the next street ahead, turn right. We're going to turn left into the parking lot and park at any spot to the left. And we're actually going to park farther back from the cars.
Okay.
But not this far back.
Okay.
So anywhere right here. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we know the lines can't be seen. Just turn in anywhere away from the cars. There you go. Good. 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 All right. We're in park. We're gonna go over your results.
Wait.
It's okay. No, it's okay. We're gonna just stop right here. Yeah, we're gonna stop right here. Okay. So now that's extremely hard for me because DPS, they're not gonna talk. You're gonna talk to them. You're gonna ask them questions. They're not gonna respond. It's hard for me not to respond because I'm your instructor. Like we teach you. So there was 2 times I broke character. The first time I broke character is when you were about to leave the stop sign and the cars were coming. So technically that would have been considered a dangerous act and a disqualification. Because what happened was the other car stopped and was gonna let you go. So that was kind of a trick thing for you. So here's what you'll know. If you have a stop sign and it says traffic to the left has the right of way, even if they stop and they say, come on, you go, you don't go because they don't have a stop. They may not know that they don't have a stop sign and you just wait there. Like they'll figure it out. And notice how after they left, all the other cars kept going because all the other cars knew they had the right of way. And I tell people for liability reasons, especially as young teens, when you're driving, if a car says, oh, go ahead and go, and you know you're not supposed to, like your sign says stop, you have the right of way, you just know it's okay. Because what will happen is, let's say you say, oh, okay, I'll go, and then they change their mind, and then they hit you, they're going to say it's your fault. And then when the cops come and they want to do a report, you're going to say, oh, but no, they told me to come. The chances of them saying, oh, no, it was a fly. We weren't telling them to come, and and so the officers will say, unfortunately, yours had a stop sign, blah, blah, blah. And then the next thing I intervened on was when you're about to turn right, I kept saying, slow, 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 because your speed was way too fast for getting ready to turn that right turn corner. If we were in one of our vehicles that had a brake, I would have just used my brake. It still would have been considered a dangerous act and a disqualification. But because this vehicle is our DPS vehicle, meaning we do road tests in this vehicle, we don't have any brakes. We're not supposed to use brakes. This looks like it, but it isn't. Yep. So we don't have brakes because when you go to the DPS office, you're going to be using your parents' vehicle. If you drive with us, you'll drive in our vehicle, and so most people drive in their own vehicle when they go take the road test. And when the DPS person's in the car, they have no control. And if a person crashes, they crash and they call the supervisor, pick them up, and they go back to the office and they keep doing road tests. And so that's why I was just like, so you did it. So those are the things. Now, when you're doing your parallel parking, when we were in Mr. Washington, the red hot car, didn't look at the camera not once. For this car, you looked at the camera. Remember, if you look at the camera for more than 3 seconds, they start taking points off. You can look at it as a reference, but you don't want to stare at it too long because, number one, girl, you got this. You did so well parallel parking. Like, that camera is a handicap, so don't even worry about that camera. For the backing, when you ask where was it going to stop, when you take your DPS test, they're gonna, if they don't give you the backing in the parking lot, which they probably won't because if there's a lot of cars, they're gonna make you do reversing in a straight line in the neighborhood. So when they say, I will tell you when to start and when to stop, that's what they mean. They say we're gonna do reversing in a straight line. So that's letting you know we're reversing in a straight line. They're not gonna tell you ahead of time when you're gonna stop. because what they're looking for is they want you to be between 4 to 6 miles per hour. Slower than 4 to 6 miles, slower than 4 miles, they start docking off points. Faster than 6 miles, it's docking off points. So the only one thing I really want you to work on is when you change lanes, unless I was holding the camera and didn't see it, you don't use your mirror or looking over your shoulder before getting over. You turn on your signal and then you just get over. So you got a signal. You know the rap. Signal, mirror, shoulder, get over. Yes.
Yeah.
And so even if it looks like you're the only person on the road, on the day you take your test, they're going to want to see you go signal, mirror, shoulder, and then get over. And every time you don't do that, they deduct points. Overall, I'm super proud of you. You've come such a long way. You know what I'm saying? Mom is still here, so she can actually jump in to you.
Hi, baby. You did great. Good
Yeah.
job.
I'm so proud of her overall. And you don't know, like I'm a mom and these are our babies too. So when she asks me questions, I'm like, oh, we want them to know how it feels.
Yeah.
So that when they actually, if they don't come and do the road test with us and they go to like DPS, they'll know and they'll kind of like, Avery will probably laugh in her head like, I already know. She's probably gonna like mimic everything they're saying. Yeah. They already told us that. So that's why we do the mock test on day 7, so that our students can get a feel and they're not. Yeah, can you imagine going from bubbly us and then taking road test and you're like, rah 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 rah.
Yeah, who's not having a good day.
Yeah. Yes. But she did overall well, Miss Black. I'm so proud of her, Miss Kim. So
that's good.
That's it.
We're so thankful for y'all.
Oh, we're thankful for you. We're thankful for you. Avery's been a joy on all of the classes. So we're gonna go inside and get the certificate and she'll be good to go. I'm gonna send you an email also that will explain all the steps that you guys need to do while she's doing her 6-month period.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye.
You're so pretty. She is. Every time I